we've been working on quadrilaterals. All the learning targets before were for like specific properties of all of the different quadrilaterals. So this learning target has more to do with actually classifying and saying, hey, this figure is this because of this and this, and using the properties to actually state which one it is, okay? So, and obviously, what's a quadrilateral? Figure with 4 sides and 4 angles, right? That's it. Do they have to have any other property at all? No. So I could have something like this, and I could have 4 completely different angles. Nothing's parallel. All it is a 4-sided figure, right? That's our quadrilateral. Okay. So from there, you ask yourself a question and say, okay, do I have parallel lines? Okay. If I have one parallel line, then I'm going to go this way. If I have 2 sets of parallel lines, then I'm going to go that way. Okay, makes sense so far? All right, and if I have just one pair of parallel lines, then I'm the trapezoid. Okay. If I have both sets or opposite sides are parallel, that's also going to make your opposite sides congruent. That makes me a parallelogram. What else do you know about parallelograms? What other properties do you know? No, they do not have all right angles.
Opposite angles are...
I'd agree with that one. So I have opposite angles are congruent. I like that one. What else do we know about them?
Parallels or diagonals.
Nope. Get another one. I'll have to make you a copy. I don't have any more. It has. What about the diagonals do we know? No.
They bisect each other.
There you go. Diagonals bisect. That's it. Okay. That's all we know about quadrilaterals, and that's fine. Okay. So after asking about the parallel lines, the next question we need to ask is, do you have congruent sides? Okay. If the answer is yes, then you're going to go down and be a rhombus. Okay. If the answer is no, and when I say have congruent sides, that means all sides. Okay. If the answer is no, then I'm just a rectangle. Okay. Then the last question to ask are, do I have both right angles, because that's coming from my rectangle, and congruent sides, all congruent sides. If I have both, that makes me the final square. Okay. Okay, so let's think about a trapezoid is also a what?
Polygons are five-sided.
No, polygons are any closed figure, so a triangle technically is a polygon. Okay, so a trapezoid is also a what? A quadrilateral. Go back up the flow chart. So it's also a quadrilateral. Why do we know it's also a quadrilateral? Because it has four sides and four angles. Okay? What is it not? It is not a parallelogram. And why is it not a parallelogram? Only one set of parallel lines. Perfect. Okay. A parallelogram is also a what? Go back up the flow chart. What is it also? It is also a quadrilateral because it has four sides and angles. Oops. Sides and angles. Okay. What is a rectangle? It is also a what? It's a parallelogram and a quadrilateral. Okay, because I have four opposite sides that are congruent and four angles. Perfect. So what's the rhombus going to be? Also, parallelogram and quadrilateral. This time because it has four congruent sides and two parallel line sets. What is a square also? More.
A rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram.
So how can I summarize? What'd you just say? What'd you just say? Because you're summarizing it. It was exactly what my next question was going to be. All squares are a rectangle, and they're also all a rhombus. Well, and it's a rhombus. It's parallelograms, what Nate said too. How can we summarize that so we don't have to write all of them? No, because we're classifying it as quadra. Thank you. All but a trapezoid. It's all the categories but a trapezoid. Okay? It has all characteristics. Okay? All right, so which quadrilateral have exactly four congruent sides?
Square.
A square. Anything else?
Rhombus.
Okay. Exactly two pairs of parallel sides. Square, rectangle,
Rhombus.
rhombus,
Parallelogram.
parallelogram. Okay. Which one has exactly one pair of parallel sides? Exactly 4 right corners.
Rectangle.
Rectangle and square. Which one has exactly 4 congruent angles? Copy for you.
Rectangle.
Copy for you. Square. What else? In a rectangle. Which one has exactly 2 pairs of congruent opposite angles?
Parallelogram.
And since it's a parallelogram, that automatically means that what other ones have?
Triangle.
Rectangle and a rhombus and the square. Because it goes, if it's underneath it, it has all the characteristics as well.
So when we get the test, you can just write these out.
What test? What are you talking about? I'm confused. All right, exactly 2 pairs of opposite sides are congruent.
That you?
So basically all
Parallelogram.
except a quadrilateral. Because technically the quadrilateral doesn't have to have congruent sides. All right? Now, if you have trouble keeping track of the order,
Cycling.
thank you so much. If you have trouble keeping track of the order, we have Queen Tilly picks red roses on Sunday. All right? So that underneath it, quadrilateral, you have a trapezoidal or a parallelogram. Then you have your rectangle and rhombus going down to the square. Okay?